I am California of the past.
I am California of the past.
I
am California of the past.
I was born in Moss Beach. Born in San Francisco Hospital, but living in Moss Beach. It was nice. Too many people now. Very nice. I always think of when I was born, my mother woke my father up about 4 in the morning and says, "I'm going to have the baby." And there was no Devil's Slide Road then. You had to go over Pedro Mountain. So I always think, it was about a 2-hour ride to San Francisco. I could have been born on top of Pedro Mountain. But she made it to the hospital and I was born there. But I enjoy living on the coast. Moss Beach is a very small town. I always say there was about 5 bars. There was more bars than there was people. Some of the bars are still there. Distillery, which was Torres's at the time. My father had a bar. Dan's place had a bar. Nye's down on the beach had a bar. Where the Russian church is, he owned that building. He had a big dance hall, bar in the back, kitchen. We used to have roller skating. I ran the roller skating for him. And I used to have wrestling and fighting matches of people who come from Peninsula, Burlingames, at River City, fight against the people on the coast. Oh, friendly boxing and stuff, wrestling. And to the Russian church that's there now. A friend of mine, Lawrence Kemp, he was a plumber. So one day we were talking there in the bar, and he came in around 5 o'clock and I was home. And got talking, and he said, "How would you like to be a plumber?" I said, I think the plumber was making $12 a day then. Oh my God, $12 a day. They make that more in 10 minutes now. So then he said, "I know the business agent, I'll see what I can do." Well, I got the call, it's about 4 or 5 months later, and I got into the apprenticeship program. I served 2 years, then I went to service, came back, and I've been a plumber all my life. Running business for myself, and I'm here now talking. Well, why, the war broke out on December 7th when the Jacks bombed Pearl Harbor, and then the 29th of the month I became 21, eligible for the draft. So then I ran into a friend of mine in May, the first week of May of 42. And I said, "Gino, what are you doing about the service? What branch are you going to go to?" He said, "I don't know." He says, "I'm going over Saturday and take the test for the Air Corps." Air Corps then, now it's Air Force. I said, "Geez, can I go with you?" He said, "Yeah, I'll pick you up." So he picked me up, we went over, we took the test, he flunked again, and I passed. So they told me to come back the next day, Sunday, to take the physical. So I went back by myself, I took the physical, passed it, and I was sworn in, and I was in the Air Corps, and they said, "Then go home, get prepared. In 2 or 3 weeks, they'll call you and tell you you have to report to active duty." They formed a fighter group, it's 360, what the hell was it? Anyway, I became part of the 411 Fighter Squadron of that group, and we went down to Virginia and learned to continue flying there, 27 of us. The 27 of us left the United States and went to Europe, and we were the last group to go as a group. After that, I got killed, it's in a replacement, no more groups. Of the 27 pilots that went over there, 9 survived the war. I was one of the lucky ones. And of the 9 that survived the war, I'm the only one living. Flew 50 missions over Europe. Got shot at about 35 of them. Crash landed my airplane one time, and I was back in England when I came back to a mission. So I walked away from it. I was lucky. You can't kill a dumb Italian. From England, we moved to France. For that, I flew 2 missions on D-Day. You've all heard about D-Day. Patrolling the beachhead, and I thought this is the day I'm going to probably die because Germany will send every airplane they got to stop us from landing. And it turned out to be the easiest missions that I flew. I just flew from the Cherbourg to the other end, back and forth for 2 hours. And when I come back in the afternoon, 2 hours. Never saw a German airplane. Then we moved to the beachhead right on the beachhead. And shot up anything that moved. Trains, bicycles, anything. Come back from a mission, you always go to an intelligence officer and you tell them what you did. But one of the questions was asked is, "What did I kill?" I said, "Well, 2 trucks or whatever I did that day. And 1 German ambulance." "Oh my God, an ambulance? You shot up an ambulance?" I said, "Yeah, what's wrong with that?" "Well, you can't do that. That guy's wounded in there, I said, "If I don't kill him today, he's going to get better, come back and kill me tomorrow. So I might as well get rid of him today. What the hell's the difference, shot a guy on a motorcycle going down the road. You know, the poor guy never knew what hit him. But the war is brutal, you know. And my another friend from San Francisco, he got killed over there, John Evers. We became good friends because I was from Moss Beach, Francisco. He shot horses and cows. He said, "Why do you shoot a horse and a cow?" He said, "The Germans can ride them, can't they?" I mean, that's how people felt about it, you know. And then we went over there for D-Day. When we left the beachhead area to go back to Paris, where our hotel was, we stopped at a hotel to have dinner. And somebody says, "Is there?" I'm just picking a name. Joe McGee here. He went up there and they talked a minute. And there, Marie. And again, I'm just picking a name. Marie Dressler here. Yes, this woman, French woman, gets up, with a big purse with her, and all of our wives and girlfriends, whatever they were. Geez, what the hell she carrying a big purse like that for? So she goes up to the head table and they talk. Pretty soon, the general says to the men, Joe McGee, he says, "You know this woman?" He looks at her. He says, "I never saw this woman in my life." He said, "In World War II, didn't you get shot down by the Germans?" He said, "Yes." He said, "Did a French family take you in and hide you from the Germans?" "Yes." He said, "This is the woman who hid you." Well, they hugged and kissed and everything, you know. So anyway, then she looks at him and says, "You know, I've been waiting all these years, and this figure someday I would find you. I have something for you." Opens up her purse. "Here's your parachute." Pulls out the silk part of his parachute. I mean, then everybody was crying. It was very, very emotional. Something I'll never forget.